Good morning, everybody. It's a lovely Saturday morning. I'm out for a ride. Going to head down towards the beach, maybe grab a French fries on the lake. Just thought I'd stop by here and give you guys a little update on something that was quite interesting. Recently, I posted a shorty where I bought some work pants / motorcycle pants. They are not motorcycle pants, by the way, and this is the location where I purchased them, right here, and I'll put the address down below. Mr. Safety Shoes here in London, Ontario. Okay guys, I figured I'd just do a little walk around the bike here first, and we're in front of Mr. Safety Shoes 2021 Goldwing Tour manual. She's all cleaned up. I want to get out, do a little bit of a moto vlog today, and talk about my recent purchase, which I made right here at Mr. Safety Shoes. A few things to talk about today, but first of all, I'll walk around my 360 camera here, and you can take a good look at the work pants which I bought. I'll post some information on the screen. Very comfortable. I bought loose ones so they don't fit too tight, and I'll explain that shortly. Let's go for a ride. Everybody again, and now that we're past the urban jungle, let's have a little talk. First of all, I want to do a couple of shout outs. These shout outs are going to be to a couple of channels that have influenced me quite a bit, have helped my channel, have given me advice, have just been a pleasure to deal with. So I'm just going to give a little rundown, basically who they are, what their channel is all about, and we'll go from there. We'll see where it goes before I get into the whole work pants thing. Okay, number one, Robert White Photography. Robert has been just awesome. I watch his channel all the time. To give you a rundown of his channel, he rides a new Goldwing, so he does videos about riding his Goldwing, about some accessories that he have mounted on his Goldwing, you know, that sort of thing. Recently, he's anyone who watches Cruiseman's Garage, he's been at Cruiseman's Garage. He met the Cruiseman, lives in basically the same geographical area, and they install some accessories together. So that is the motorcycle part. The second part is he's really into photography. So on his videos, he'll show some motorcycle stuff, but then he'll also show some great photography that he's been working on, pictures that he's taken. He's traveled to some remote islands and taken some beautiful pictures there. So anyone who's into photography or motorcycles, I encourage you to go visit his channel. I'm going to put the information down below, so you just click down there, you'll see it, Robert White Photography. And if you like his material, if you like what he's publishing there, you know, give him a little support, guys. He's just a terrific guy. He's been a great supporter of mine, and my hat's off to him. Now let's go to number two, and these are not in any particular order. These are sort of how I just recalled things. I'll probably do three today. Cod Raven. Of course, Cod Raven is down east. We got Brian and Holly. They got their YouTube channel. They started off the were doing some family events, different things like that on their channel, holiday vacations, you know, miscellaneous things. Then they got into some motorcycle material. He had a Honda Goldwing. He rebuilt a small Honda, like totally restored it, and done some videos and things on that. Recently, last year, he bought a used sailboat, and from what I understand, he had a sailboat in the past, but they decided to get a sailboat, do some sailing around, maybe live on the sailboat for a while. Now this was a used boat. I think it's like a 1967 or around there, guys. Don't quote me on that. So it was in need of a little TLC. So he's taking it, he's working on it. He's posted, I don't know, he's got a new series of videos on it now. I watch every one, by the way. And you know, he's working his way through it. As far as I know, his boat is in the water now, and they're doing you know, different miscellaneous things. I'm not going to give it away, but you have to follow along with his videos to get the gist of what he's doing. So I encourage you to go take a look at his channel. It's a lot of fun. He's a down-to-earth guy. Brian and Holly, nice people. I've never met him in person, but I hope to this fall. I'm going to make a trip down east, as far as I know. And I encourage you to just check out his channel. I'll leave the link again down there. And, you know, check it out. If you like his material, subscribe. Help the guy out. He's trying to build his channel. They're having a lot of fun. And they're just nice people who support my channel as well. Now let's move on to the number 3 pick of today. And that one goes to Bota Bob. Bota Bob is another fun character. He lives in the US of A. And Bota Bob have a little homestead, and around his homestead he got some really nice property, and he got a little Kubota tractor. You see in his videos he does some maintenance on his tractor. He does some yard work with his tractor and his attachments. He built a special little apparatus on the back, a little platform kind of thing for collecting his wood. You'll see him using his chainsaw around there, cleaning up his property, sawing up wood, just all around landscaping, maintenance, little tractor repairs, running repairs, just a down-to-earth character. So again, I'd encourage you to take a look at his channel. If you like it, you know, subscribe. If you don't, well, take a look and subscribe anyhow. And again, his link will be down below. I'll try to make sure I get it all down there. And just encourage you, just take a look. I mean, really, guys, these are people just you know, hobbyists. They're enjoying YouTube. They're trying to put a little bit of entertainment out there for everybody. Let's support them and see how they do, see where they'll go with it. Okay, so here we are. We're moving right along. I'm heading down towards Lake Erie. Beautiful day, 28 degrees, and I'll start my story about my work pants. And I already in the beginning I showed you where I bought my work pants and that kind of thing. So let's get right to it. We'll go back right to the beginning. In the beginning, there was a guy looking for work boots. The guy was me. So off I go, scooting around different places, and this was 2 years ago. So I go in to this location, which I posted already. You guys will see it. I'm just watching the traffic here to make sure I don't get carried away. We're good to go. So I go in. I'm looking for some work boots. I talked to the lady in there, and oh my gosh, if I get this wrong, I'll never forgive myself. I believe her name was Amanda. So she was just a terrific help. I remember the day when I did that. It was a busy day, and I was looking for one pair of boots. And of course my company gives us a boot allowance, so you know, I knew my budget and I knew what kind of boot I wanted and that kind of stuff. So anyway, she helped me pick a pair out, and as busy as she was, She had some, like, you know, really good chit chat with me, and you know, between serving other customers, and it was a really good experience. And I felt confident with the work boots she gave me, the extra laces she picked out for me. We talked about different safety things about the boots and what they're good for, what they're not good for, you know, that kind of stuff. So I purchased the boots. So about a day and a half later, maybe it was a day later, but at least a day later, I got an email, and the email was from Amanda, and she was just doing a follow-up. Thanked me for going into the store and she mentioned the boots that I purchased. By the way, I purchased 2 pairs rather than 1 because she was so helpful. So, you know, I got extra, and it was just a really nice thank you letter, email from her. Is like, we really care about customer service, and we really want to make sure you're happy, like a follow-up email. I was really impressed. So now to bumping it right ahead till recently. Tucking my collars, making noise on my helmet. So here I am, out looking for some work pants. My purpose for the work pants was not that I'm using them as work pants, but I want them as motorcycle pants. Now, when I talked to the lady, we had this conversation, and these are not, and I'll repeat this, not motorcycle pants. These are work pants. They're probably equal to wearing just a regular pair of jeans. Okay, there's nothing special about them. They're just work pants, but they're loose fitting, and they have pockets, which I wanted. And my thought behind the whole deal was, later on, when I can afford it, because you know the way it is, everyone works on a budget, guys, I want to buy some Bon Armor, which is like an under layer which I can put underneath the pants, and it have built-in padding and special material and stuff like that, so it will be, you know, give me great protection just in case something were to happen. So I spent some time shopping in the store. First of all, when I walked in, I was met with a welcome, and as soon as I seen the lady, and again I think her name was Amanda, you know, I walked up to her. She greeted me. Hey, you know, is there anything we can help you with? That kind of thing. You know, it's sort of the regular welcoming. I just told her, so you know, I'm looking for these work pants. I don't know what type I'm after until I see them. I know what I want as far as like accessories, like pockets or whatever, that kind of thing. But that's about all I knew at that point. So she started taking me around, looking at different pairs of pants and stuff. And when we came to ones that interested me, you know, she organized it so I had a dressing room to change and yada yada yada. So way to go with that. So we get that taken care of. I come back, had a talk to her. We just talked some small talk. Very, very pleasant person. You know, just show me all other items in the store that I may be interested in. Not a pushy sales lady at all. Just informative, very informative. So I listened to her suggestions, and anyway, I ended up buying these work pants, took them home, and I did a small YouTube shorty video on there. So if you skip back, you can see that in my shorties. So that was okay. But then later on that particular evening, or the next day, I'm not sure exactly the exact time frame, but within, we'll say 24 hours, I got a follow-up email from Amanda. And once again, it was a thank you for coming into our store. She talked about the items that I purchased, thanked me for purchasing the items, just mentioned some small talk that we had about motorcycle, you know, things like that. And if there was anything that she could do to help me, if I needed any further assistance, or if I needed to purchase anything else, to just contact her or come by the store, and you know, everything would be good and she could help me out. So the moral of the story is, here's the question, guys. How can I put this? Have you guys had a good experience with customer service from a local business? And no, local business, I just mean a business in your community, not necessarily like a small business. It can be a chain store or whatever. Have you had a good experience? My experience with this store is all based on Amanda. I mean, this lady went above and beyond. She treated me like, actually, like $1,000,000, like I was the most important customer in the store. Followed up with an email, mentioned the product. It was like, hey, I know you individually. You're an individual customer. I know what you want, what you need, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, this is she knew what I was looking for. She referred back to it. It was like she cared about customer service for me in particular. So I am extremely happy about the interaction I had there, and because of that I thought I'd make a YouTube video about it. So that is my video. That is basically what I wanted to talk about. But the question is, like I mentioned earlier, is there a place that you know of who just go, is there a business or service or whatever in your area? It could be a garage, it could be a hardware store, it could be, you know, a food chain. Is there any place that have treated you so well that you just, you know, want to go back and say, hey guys, well done? She's like, thank you so much for just treating me like a #1 VIP customer. It felt good. I just feel fantastic about the whole process. So with that, as soon as I get rid of these traffic light here, I'm probably going to flash out at the end of the video, and you know, maybe go have my French fries at the beach, because it is 29 degrees and hot. So I'll be heading down to Port Burwell, and hopefully everything I recorded worked out on this video, because sometimes I record for an hour, then I go back and the camera overheated and I lost everything. So with that, thanks guys for coming along. Thanks for supporting my channel. Recently I had quite a few new subscribers. I'm trying to hit the 200 mark. I'm getting close. I'm like so close, guys. I appreciate your help, your interest. And so if you like the content, just hit the button below. Just subscribe. Just say, what the hell, you know. Just take a chance. Be brave. With that, guys, I'm tuning out. We'll catch you guys later. Enjoy.